What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do a Marvel Phase 4 tier list since it just came to an end with Guardians of the Galaxy, the holiday special, so let's get it started. First off, we got She-Hulk. I like She-Hulk a decent bit. I think the first and second episode were very strong, but the middle of the pack was really weak since they lost focus, but I think the last two episodes were also very good because Daredevil showed up, so for that, I think I'm going to give it a C because it's not the worst. It's not the best, though. Next up, we got Eternals. Eternals was a movie I didn't know much about, except Chloe Zhao was directing it. I liked it a decent bit. I liked a lot of the characters, but I think the pacing wasn't that great, and it was a little too long. But I think I'm going to go... It's either a B or C on it. I think I'm going to go a B for now. We can change it later. What If? What If was an interesting thing for Marvel to do since they haven't done anything in that direction before, animation-wise. I think some of it worked, some of it didn't work. Like, the Doctor Strange episode was really good, but then there are episodes like the Thor episode and the Hulk episode, which didn't really land for me. So I'm going to go for a C on that one too. Hawkeye next. I liked Hawkeye a decent bit. It came out last year during this time. And I think that it flowed pretty well. I like Florence Pugh's character coming into it. Kate Bishop's character, played by Haley Steinfeld, was awesome. And either way, they brought Kingpin into it, but I think he was a little underpowered, like from the Netflix show. But I think it would have worked better as a movie as a whole. So I'm just going to give it a C, but I'm going to put it above She-Hulk. And I'm also going to put What If above She-Hulk, because I think She-Hulk right now is the worst of Phase 5. Next is another movie, and it's going to be Black Widow. Black Widow, I felt really strongly of when it first came out, but then I rewatched it a couple months ago. It went down a little bit more for me, but I'd still rank it above Eternals at a B. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is an amazing Marvel movie. One of the better origin stories. I put it below Iron Man 1, but above Captain America and stuff like Ant-Man and Thor. So it's one of the better origin story movies. And I really like Wen-Wu. He was the best villain of Phase 4, I think, just over Namor and the Goblin. So I'm going to go for an A on that one. Black Panther Wakanda Forever was also terrific, just coming out about 2 months ago. I think that Namor was good, and it was a great introduction of Shuri's Black Panther, and it paid tribute to Chadwick really well. So I'm going to go for an A on that, but we're going to put it above Shang-Chi. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I had huge expectations for coming after Spider-Man No Way Home, but it did leave me a little disappointed, considering it was hyped up a lot. But I did like Wanda as the villain, but who knows if she's going to come back after that. I hope she does, but I hope she becomes a hero again. So for that, I'm going to put that one as a B as well, but I think I'm going to put it above Black Widow because I did like the sci-fi elements, and I love Doctor Strange as a character. He's one of my favorite characters. Next, we got Falcon and Winter Soldier. This show was awesome. I love the introduction of Falcon being Captain America. And I love Bucky's dealing with his mind control from previous movies. I think it flowed really well too. It worked better as a show. Some people say it should have been a movie, but I think it worked well as a show. So I'm going to put that one in the B tier, and it's going to go above Black Widow and Eternals. Thor Love and Thunder was a massive disappointment for me. Coming after Thor Ragnarok, Taika Waititi should have made this movie even better than Thor Ragnarok, but it was just a massive disappointment. It wasn't that funny, and the green screens could be seen in almost every scene. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one above She-Hulk, but below What If, because I did like What If's animation a little bit more. Moon Knight. I loved Moon Knight. Moon Knight was so good. Oscar Isaac portrayed that character in such an awesome way. I didn't know about the character Moon Knight at all when I first watched it, but I liked getting into it more, and looking at the comics were awesome too. So for that, I'm going to give Moon Knight a B, but over everything else. Werewolf by Night was the first special presentation by Marvel, and it was so cool. Michael Giacchino directed it, usually a composer for many other movies. He did so good with it. It was an awesome story, a short and sweet 60-minute runtime. Really, really liked it. I'm going to go for an A on that one, and on the A tier, I'm going to put Black Panther above Shang-Chi, I'm going to actually put Werewolf by Night above Shang-Chi, because it's that good. Next, we got Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel was an interesting show. Some good, some bad. Its pacing was pretty bad in the middle, but I think it started and and did pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one below Moon Knight. Actually, I'm going to put it above Moon Knight because I did like it a little bit more. And Spider-Man No Way Home, that movie was just epic and amazing in every way. It brought back Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and had some of the coolest action sequences in a Spider-Man movie. No question, we're going to put that in S tier. We're coming up in the last two. We got Loki and WandaVision, both awesome shows. I think Loki is the strongest show out of all the Marvel shows so far because I love Loki as a character and I love what it did with the multiverse and all that. And Owen Wilson, he's awesome in the Marvel Universe. So we're going to put that one in S tier too. WandaVision was also a very good show. I didn't like the ending as much as some people, but the start and middle of the show were awesome. I like Wanda's development and Vision's development, and them getting their kids was pretty cool. Comedy elements were awesome, but I think the ending did let me down a little bit, so we're going to put that one still. It's very good. We're going to put that one at A, and we're going to put it above Werewolf by Night, below Black Panther. And some changes I'm going to make to this, actually. I'm going to put She-Hulk at D, and I'm going to put What If below Thor, because Thor is good in some parts, but not great. But I think that's my main list. I liked all the movies, and B up. C was decent. It was okay. And D, I'd probably never watch She-Hulk again, but only for Daredevil, I'd probably watch his episodes. But that's it. That's my overall Phase 4 ranking for Marvel. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video.